What is up, everyone? This is Justin Wong, and this is going to be a different take from my usual videos, but this time, obviously, if you guys know or follow me on social media, I love anime. Anime is life, so I might as well just do one in my lifetime where I talk about an anime review. So obviously we are in 2019, winter is upon us, so that means we have winter anime. So let's talk about some of the new animes that have just came out in general. So on my phone I have a list, so let's see. The first one I have is The Price of Smiles. Just watching this first episode, it kind of gave me like little reminders and glimpses of oh, remember Code Geass? So it reminded me of that type of anime where it's like very mech based, a lot of strategy involved, and it's very it's during a wartime. So obviously the main character is like this 12-year-old girl that just rose up to power, and she's the very kindest girl in the world, and she didn't want to be, rose to power, but she had no choice because of just like her royal blood. So it's one of those things where she grows up from becoming this innocent girl to maybe this possible strategist warlord. So I mean, currently right now there's 3 episodes out, and I would say to me it's a 3 out of 5 at the moment. So I mean, we'll see where it takes us. So another anime that came out, and this one's an amazing anime. It's called Rising of the Shield Hero. And Rising of the Shield Hero is like, at first I was like, oh, it's one of those animes where you summon humans from Earth, put them in a video game, and yeah, they're OP as hell. So obviously they are OP as hell, but there was just like a dark side just came out of nowhere, where the shield hero, right? It's a main character that uses a shield as a weapon, kind of just gets turned against, and has to fend for himself, and really he's not OP because he can't fight. He has a shield, so currently he just defends all day and prays for the best, right? Fighting these level 1 mobs and hoping he can level up and everything. So it's pretty interesting how dark something so easily positive went to a negative, because usually other video game animes that came about, they were just always OP, right? They're always winning no matter what. They get all the girls, but this one is different. It has a lot more in depth, and I rate this anime, Rising of the Shield Hero, 5 out of 5, right? Another anime that has probably took a while, but actually is a season 2 now, is Mob Psycho. Mob Psycho 100 season 2. Everyone loved Mob Psycho season 1. I love Mob Psycho season 1. So if you guys never seen it, please watch season 1 before season 2. And what it's about, it's an OP, just OP boy that has psychic powers. So think of it as like a human Mewtwo, right? It's just so strong, maybe not so smart. He's very unpopular in school, kind of no one wants to mess with him. But when it comes to fighting these other evil demons, and have to do exorcists, he's there, man. He's there, and there's obviously gonna be, obviously probably gonna be other psychics out there to verse him, and a lot of fights. So I love it. It looks pretty much sounds like a psychic boy version of One Punch Man, and I really do think it's a 5 out of 5 as well. Another anime which is more of a slice of life, it's this anime is called My Roommate is a Cat. The main character, it just is pretty depressed, very sad, lost his family, and he's just alone. And then this random cat came out of nowhere, be his friend, stayed at his house, and from the cat's point of view, he obviously talks, but obviously the human cannot talk with him back. He doesn't understand. He just hears meow meow meow. But the cat is so sweet, tries to really ease him at home. It's like when you really have a pet and they really want to play with you, like a cat or a dog. So that's kind of what the anime is about. So I rate My Roommate as a Cat. My Roommate is a Cat, 3 out of 5, just because I don't know too much yet. It's definitely something that I can watch and not be bored, just because I love animals. Let's see, another one, another promised anime, The Promised Neverland. Now this one, it's really hard to explain without spoiling. So I'm gonna say in my best ability that it's an amazing anime, It's very dark, and there's a lot of gifted kids in the anime, right? That's how they compared it to them, right? And they don't know what life is. They never seen anything outside life. So it's really like they're kind of in a homeschooled environment, and it gets really, really, really dark. So 3 main characters, right? So they're obviously the 3 like prodigies of that era generation out of like a lot of other kids. So obviously you could tell, you know, curiosity. And I'm gonna say, just watch the first episode. It's really crazy. You wouldn't really think like that's gonna happen. And I'm gonna say The Promised Neverland, 5 out of 5 as well. Another anime that we were also trying to watch is The Girly Air Force. Yes, the name sounds really, really bad, right? Girly Air Force, just because of like, I don't know, like it sounds like a name that you just like make up as like a kid, right? But the anime is actually pretty awesome, right? And what I mean by that, it's like obviously it deals with planes just because of the name, and you would think that the pilot are all women. I actually don't know, because you know, watching the first episode, you're always gonna see the main airplane. You're not gonna see like the other airplanes that they have. So it's one of those animes that's really like, you know, like Air Force Base and like airplane versus airplane. And I do think the animations and the fight scenes just from the first episodes is really superb. And it's gonna be seems like there's gonna be some romance involved. And you know, I love seeing romance in anime. So I'm gonna give it a couple more episodes, and I want to say Girly Air Force right now is a 2 out of 5. So we're gonna give it a couple more episodes to see the other characters and see like what are they gonna do with the main character. Now another anime I might not be able to pronounce right because it's a very long title. It's called Quintessential Quintuplets, and it's a romantic comedy. And I love romantic comedy animes just because main character usually the guy gets smothered by, you know, all the women, right? 5 girls. So obviously you can say the quintuplets, it's 5 sisters. And what it's about is that this guy is the smartest guy in school, and he's just a genius, and he has to tutor these 5 quintuplets, very attractive anime waifus, and they're very bad at school. They're probably gonna fail high school, and his goal is to help them pass high school so the main character can really like fend for his family, feed for his family, because he needs this tutoring job because they come from a really rich family. And just from watching the first 2 episodes, I actually fell in love with the anime. It's so good, it's so funny, it's just so hilarious, and I just want to see the relationship develop with all 5, and all 5 of them get jealous. I want to see that. I really do want to see that. So I'm gonna rate this anime 4 out of 5 because I know a lot of people are not really into these type of animes, but I am, and it's really good, right? And another anime that is a, what do you call this? A stubborn love anime. I would say stubborn, where one person likes each other, the other person likes each other, but they don't want to say anything because they're both stubborn, is Kaguya-sama Love is War. Just when you hear from Love is War, it really means that these 2 characters, like the most popular girl in school and the most popular guy in school, everyone talks about the rumor that they're dating, but they don't want to admit to each other that they liked each other. So they set up these little pranks to like make them admit, oh, you want to take me on a date? Oh, you're jealous that I'm talking to this guy and I got a love letter. Or, oh, you're jealous that this girl wants me to take her to bowling. Or this girl made me food. Like, it's just one of those really funny, silly ones. And the episodes are kind of, I would say, like a 10 minutes per episode, but still a full anime episode with like 23 minutes. It's just one of those like animes where they do like, they cut out and there's 2 episodes of 1 anime, right? So I kind of like that just because it's easy to watch and it's not like too intense where you have to like, oh my god, so much gore and everything. So I am a fan of those type of animes. So I'm gonna rate this anime, Kaguya-sama Love is War, 3 out of 5. And then another one is Magical Girl Specs Op Asuka. This one is, I would say, you know, magical girls. Obviously, you know magical girls. It's a very popular theme where they, you know, put these like wands or weapons and, you know, make them a transformation like a Sailor Moon. And this one is, I would say, it's not as cheerful as the others. It's actually more dark. People actually possibly could die. There's a lot of blood, a lot of killing, and a lot of violence, I would say. So Magical Girl, even though the name is called Magical Girl Spec Ops Asuka, it's pretty interesting. And I'm gonna put that as a 3.5 out of 5 just because it's gonna be an intense action anime, and you know, it's not gonna be one of those like da 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 da, but I mean, we'll see what happens, right? And then the last one that I watched is Grimm's Notes, the animation. And this one, it's interesting because as growing up as a kid, you know all these fairy tales, Alice's Wonderland, Robin Hood, you know, like Snow White, Red Riding Hood, and this anime is kind of about that. And pretty much it's a unique anime where these like let's say main characters, they're able to transform into like that character. Like they could transform into like a symbolism of Red Riding Hood, a symbolism of Robin Hood, right, and Alice in Wonderland, and they get like their powers. You know, they dress up like how they would look like in an anime form, and they really fight like them using their like, you know, like Cinderella uses like her glass slippers, Robin Hood uses the bow and arrow, Alice in Wonderland uses like weird Wonderland things. And I would say this anime is action and it has a really good story, and I actually want to see Princess Jasmine, man. Like, you know, Princess Jasmine is the bayest of all bays of the Disney princess, so I want to see her in action. So I'm gonna rate this anime 4 out of 5 just because of it's very unique and interesting, and it's action. So those are all the new winter animes that came out that I saw. I'm pretty sure there are more, but I really limit myself to watching on what is on Crunchyroll and Funimation. So I know there's a lot of other websites that have other animes that are not licensed on them. So let me know in the comments below which animes that I am missing. I know I'm missing Dodoro, and that's on like Amazon Video. So I know it's a remake, so I'll probably check that out sometime. Seems very, very gruesome. But other than that, let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about the animes that I have watched, the scores I have given them, and you know, other animes that I haven't watched in this season. Remember, I am an anime lord. I watch all the animes, so if you recommend me something in the past, I probably have watched it. So, but yeah, other than that, let me know, man. Like, and if you want to watch something different or something that's currently still going, that's ongoing, I have a good list too. So we have obviously Boruto, and I know Boruto's kind of whatever, but I'm committed to the first episode. After you watch the first episode, you're gonna watch Boruto, right? There's also Hinamaru Sumo, sumo sports animes, and sports animes are OP as fuck. And there's also obviously the 5th season or 6th season of JoJo's. I call it the 5th season, so I know people say it's 6th. Captain Tsubasa 2018, another sports anime, OP as hell. Sword Art Online Alicization. I mean, I'm a SAO fanboy. I love this in season 1. The Fairy Saga is trash though, but Sword Art Online, new one, is pretty interesting so far. The return of Fairy Tail, probably they said is last season. Run Like the Wind, another sports anime. Black Clover, yes, Black Clover is amazing. I read the manga, and I'm still reading the manga, and I have to watch the animation. I want to see these mages go at it. And probably my favorite anime currently that's ongoing is That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Very, very strong. I love that anime. But other than that, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. Please like, share, subscribe, and you know, I know this, like I said, I usually do gaming, but I just love anime, so I kind of want to just do one of these videos and let's see where this takes us. Other than that, peace out.